My name is Enrico Polato. I come from a city called Vicenza in Italy. It's very close to Venice. My Chinese name is Li Ke, and I came to Shanghai in 2014. Yeah, so I own a gallery space in Shanghai focused on contemporary art, contemporary emerging artists, and it's located in Anfu Road. So since when I was little, I had a very strong interest toward Asian culture. And in 2001, I started my degree at the University of Venice, and I studied Chinese. I thought that Chinese culture probably is the best way for me to get into the understanding of China. So back when I was in Venice studying Chinese and Chinese culture, there was an Italian teacher, a curator as well, curator of contemporary art, who has some lessons about Chinese contemporary art. And I started taking her classes, and I just discovered a completely new world about Chinese contemporary art. I think since when I moved to Shanghai almost 7 years ago, Shanghai has been going through a lot of changes. One of the biggest changes, of course, is the opening of so many different art institutions. And at the same time, I've been experiencing also a kind of a move of different art professionals from other cities of China into Shanghai. So there were new private museums opening up. There were a few international galleries stepping foot into China. I think one of the reasons is because the whole atmosphere, the whole ambience is quite international. And there are quite a number of opportunities here to look at international art, to look at local art in all these different institutions and private art galleries. So I thought that probably it's going to be a good move for me to come into this city. It took me probably a couple of years before finding the perfect location for my gallery space. And I felt like these little lanes, the sense of community that you have with the neighbors is very similar to what I was experiencing when I was still in Italy. Living in the same compound where I set up also my business has been very helpful. I knew most of the neighbors living in the compound where the gallery is located. And definitely I feel like everybody was very supportive of having this little cultural hub within the compound. The interesting part in Shanghai is that there is this ambivalence of contemporary architecture, for example, and also historical buildings. And you can see this as well in the area where the gallery is located. So there is space for nature, at the same time there is space for also high-rise buildings. And this is quite something very, very specific of Shanghai, and this is something that has always been attracting me. So I've been living in China for overall 17 years, and I have been seeing a lot of developments in the field of Chinese contemporary art. I saw young artists developing their career nationally and internationally very fast. So definitely the speed that Chinese contemporary art has been moving forward has been very, very fast. Mi piace Shanghai. 我会喜 Shanghai